Yen ye preach catch them say Yesu bo. Yen ye preach catch them say Yesu ba. Yesu ba, Yesu ba. Na so yen no. Yesisi dan. Ya to cars. Abulocheni ye kubi ba. Na so Yesu ba. Ane tina Yesu ba no. Yes, we are seeing ma. No one would be a chin. Young can the crown.
Ebusia mensaka Rev Owusu Bempah video be. Though it's an old video because I mean, most of you might have watched or come across that video on social media. Now, so who be here said we go back and reflect on that video, especially today being Sunday. I mean, most of you might be in your various churches doing your usual drumming and dance. Yetia bon samso, ye behri akosoro, esoro, yetia bon samso, yetia bon samso, ye behri akosoro, esoro, yetia bon samso. Matna bon samso for more than 500 years. Matna bon samso. Imua kesifo. Atiatiafo. Tintin. Tietia. Matna bon samso for more than 500 years. Ebesine the same bon sam na guso tetemo. Ebesine the same bon sam na eguso tormentemo. Ebesine the same bon sam na eguso dimochi. So until when are you guys, some of you, going to wake up and realize all these stories are man-made? Until when? But anyway, I think or believe it's a good exercise. Because most of you, because of the nature of your work, the whole week, you are not able to find time to go to the gym or maybe take a walk or something to exercise. Into kwasi ade dru na se mu wura ma shoye demo sa na dia ene exercise nko a yetia bonsam so. Monko so ntna no so. Why? Monko so entna no so. Yen have video no.
Last time I catch the asofo bi say meti we. Mo hu me sa na me na mo ho sa no. Mahunu Moses da, mahunu Elijah da, mahunu Enoch, mahunu Noah, mahunu Isaiah, mahunu Jeremiah. In fact, mahunu D4 Samuel da. Ebra, na me share baby a me bompa ya me twa nyame anim. Erade adoma sankrofo nyina be yi omu ho adi kire me baako. Metimi a describe omu nyina kire se de omu tie. Mahunu Elijah da. Me nkan fa ndwamanu. Ni mo. Hallelujah. Last time I catch the asofo bi say meti we mo hu me sa na me na mo ho sa no mahunu Moses da mahunu Elijah da mahunu Enoch mahunu Noah mahunu Isaiah mahunu Jeremiah in fact mahunu D4 Samuel da ebra na me hye baby a me bompa ya me twa nyame anim erade adoma sankrofo nyina be yi omu ho adi kire me baako metimi a describe omu nyina kire se de omu tie mahu Elijah da me nkan fa ndwamanu ni mo. Hallelujah.
Bibinii nipa. Bibinii ko blacki, Bibinii unsu ye nipa ona dwen. You see, in the advanced world, this kind of talk, this kind of thinking will land you in the mental hospital. Listen to me carefully. In the advanced world, in the advanced countries, this kind of talk, this kind of thinking might land you or will land you in the mental hospital. But here in Africa, it will land you in the Flagstaff House or Jubilee House or State House or Presidential Villa. Here in Africa, this kind of talk will land you in a very big mansion. You have a very modern, luxurious car. You might even have a private jet all to yourself. You can have national security, policemen and soldiers with guns protecting you. In Africa, this kind of talk is more appreciated than science. In Africa, this kind of talk is more welcoming. And I say, this kind of talk, the people love to listen to this kind of talk more than ensemua ebebua or more bravo. Come to think of it, you cannot identify a person you have no knowledge of or image of. Yehu Moses ida. Yehu Odifo Samoda. Elijah, Elisha, Noah, Yehu, these characters, no Yehu Obi Biada. Enti emisa Rev Owusu Bempah say, e kwan be so e na saa nkofo yi e fa so e da omo ho adi kire no. Did they just come and say, Owusu Bempah, me di Noah. Me na emre bi atwamu a Nyankopon anase Israel nyame e di insu yire se wi ase no. Me na me bobo asa adaka ne di si insu nani e na sa adaka no e ko choke ye o mountain Ararat. E na me say, did Noah come to, reveal himself that way to him? And I say, Owusu Bempah, me na me Elijah. Owusu Bempah, me na me Samuel. Owusu Bempah, me na me Asumesi. Me na me Hwan. Is that how the introduction was done? You see, it's very sad. Say in this day and age, baby a riasi akodri. Hey, me say in today's world, ignorance is a choice. In today's world, ignorance is a choice because you have every information by the click of a button or a keyboard or, by the touch screen or whatever. You have access to billions and billions of information out there. Just sit in the comfort of your home. You can get a wine, maybe fruit juice or something to cool yourself up. And just pick up your smartphone, your tablet or computer and just do pa. And you see billions of information staring at you. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. In the abundance of information, the fool still wants to remain a fool. Because that's their comfort zone, obviously. That is where they find comfort. I'm comfortable, Freemind, leave me alone. I want to be in the church. I want to read the Bible. I want the Chinese to produce the Bible in large quantities. Let them ship them in 40, 20-footer containers. Let me consume. Without having the knowledge or even knowing, say, consumption of biblical text is harmful to your mental health. Consumption of biblical text is harmful to your mental health. So why don't you pray? Yemisa Owusu Bempah say, na omompaye ehu Vladimir Putin. Because according to you, through the activities of Vladimir Putin of Russia, the world, especially those of us in Africa, we are facing hunger, unprecedented hunger, starvation. There's no flour for bread, there's no flour for cakes, whatever, or pastries. There's no fuel. Fishermen are crying. There is no premix fuel for them to power their outboard boats and, use their canoes to go and do their fishing. Everybody is crying. We are blaming our mediocrity on Russia-Ukraine war. So, as a so-called man of God, as a so-called prophet or pastor, I was expecting Owusu Bempah to have seen Vladimir Putin or any of the world leaders whose activities can impact the world. But in this case, no, he decided to see Noah, to see Moses, to see Abraham, to see Odifo Samuel, to see Elisha, to see Elijah, to see Nicodemus, to see why. What has Nicodemus got to do with our current life? Even if Moses ever existed, even if Elijah, Elisha, or any of these biblical characters ever existed, what are their contributions in this modern world, in this modern age? How can they help you? How can they be of help to us? The world is facing major crisis. We are at the blink of a third world war. Diseases afflicting humanity on a daily basis. Pandemics everywhere. Starvation everywhere. As I speak with you now, DRC is on fire. Somalia is on fire. Yemen is on fire. Afghanistan, they had one of their worst earthquakes about 2 or 3 days ago. leaving thousands upon thousands dead. We have so many issues as a race, so many issues as a people. World leaders are trying so hard to combat some of these issues. Scientists are trying their best, trying so hard to combat some of these issues. People are seeing viruses under the microscope. People are seeing nuclear weapons. Russians are about to deploy nuclear-capable missiles to Belarus. The Americans are doing whatever they can to see what they can do. Go to America. They are now fighting for their abortion rights. Oh, it's my right to kill my child. Leave me alone to kill my child. If I want to kill my unborn baby, this has got nothing to do with the government, and the government has no right to stop me. They are fighting in US now. As I speak with you now, they are fighting. Ask those of us in US, or those of you US, sorry. Your women are on the streets in Washington, in New York, protesting in Chicago. And here we are in Africa. We are seeing Moses, Abraham, Elijah. What can these people do for us in this day and age? I don't get it. What can these people do for us in this day and age? These people were not even able to bring peace between their people of Israel and the Palestinians. To date, they are still fighting, bombing each other. They are fighting. Go to Israel, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. They are fighting. With the Palestinians, they've been fighting for decades upon decades. They are still fighting. And you claim Elijah, the prophet, Elisha, Noah, all these biblical characters you claim are from the Middle East. They are from Israel. They are not even able to help them gain peace or live in peace and harmony with their Palestinian brothers and sisters. But here we are in Ghana, which is so many miles away from Israel. We go out there in the name of prayer, and we don't see anything tangible. We don't see solutions to, or we don't see ways and means by which we can combat this annual flooding in Ghana. We don't see how we'll be able to reduce inflation. If our prophets and pastors go out there to pray, they don't see how government will be able to reduce inflation. They don't see how government will be able to help the people develop the country. They don't come out with practical solutions. They don't come out to say, maybe by doing this or doing that, we will be able to solve the annual flooding, which destroy lives and destroy properties, costing or running into millions of cities. They don't come out to tell us how Ghanaians will be able to create their own vaccines. They don't come out to tell us how Ghanaians will be able to strengthen their military. They don't come out to tell us how Ghanaians will be able to live a good life. They don't come to tell us how Ghanaians will be able to grow their countries for their nations to at least be at pair with the likes of Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, at least somewhere in Asia, Southeast Asia. We are here. We go out there and say we are praying, and all we can see is Elijah. Charlie, if I talk this thing, I get emotional self. Charlie, we dey back, I swear you. Hey, if you dey Ghana, sometimes, like, your mind go do you say every nation dey like the way Ghana dey, but it no be so. Charlie, Ghana on a level when we dey back upon back, layers of back, we dey back, we not reach anywhere. Because Charlie, nation way after 65 good years of so-called independence, every 6th March, every year we celebrate. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right, fill our hearts with true blah, 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 blah. Every year we sing. Our children, every morning before they enter their classrooms, they sing the national anthem. But here we are, 65 good years down the line, and so we a problem. Power, problem. Basic things of life. Problem. So, basic things of life, they are nothing in the white man's country. What the white man doesn't want to see is a fellow human being saying, I'm hungry. I have no food to eat. The white man doesn't understand what we mean by hunger. But here in Ghana, even after completing Legon, you are hungry. After completing UCC, UDS, you are hungry. You are so miserable. You are fucked up. You are so frustrated. You even want to take your own life or commit suicide. And these are the so-called men of God that you follow. And they don't offer any practical solution. They come out to tell you, I saw Moses, I saw Abraham, and you are happy. You clap your hand because one kasano, what jena edawu tremono are saying. Let me tell you something. And let me be frank with you today. Like I've always been frank with you. Let me be extra frank with you today. Life itself is a mystery. Personally, I don't buy into the idea of, Big Bang theory and what have you, those things that scientists are trying to prove. I don't buy them because I have read the Big Bang theory and it doesn't make sense to me. So I don't buy into those theories. So I believe life itself is a mystery. That is why we must keep learning. We must keep doing research. We must keep studying. So don't let the mysteries of life hinder you from questioning, from being curious, from having the zeal to know and to find out. No. Let the mysteries of life be your motivator in asking questions, in questioning religion. Religion is just man's own attempt to give answers to the mysteries of life or to try to explain the mysteries of life. But it doesn't make sense. Life itself is a mystery. The universe is a mystery. Where we came from, nobody knows. Where we go after here, nobody knows. We are not the only people who die. The death of a human being is no different from that of the animal. Goats die. Cows die. Antelopes die. Gazelles. As I speak with you now, lion is chasing gazelle. Buffalo is crying. Moo, 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 moo. Lion has caught buffalo. He's crying. The buffalo will be the male of the lion today. The buffalo will die today. A human being will equally die today. There is practically no difference. But as humans as we are, we always want to feel special. Into the end, ya create theories be ediama ye ho na ye de ye wu a ensan ye aboa de wu asa. Massa, stop deceiving yourself. As software have got nothing better to offer you. Listen to me carefully. This is a practical sense. As software have got nothing better for you. The Bible, religion has got nothing better for you. Religion has not solved any problem on this planet. If religion could protect you, the Pope would not have been moving around in bulletproof cars, bodyguards. If religion was able to offer solutions to our health problems, scientists wouldn't have taken it upon themselves to go and find vaccine for COVID-19. Massa, yempe no kreo, yempe no kre, na yendo no kre. Ye hia odi for Moses, ye hia odi for Elijah, Elisha ni hwan. Ye hia safo no. What we need now is a working system. Oh, the emphasis say, odi for Elijah be wiase. Sa odi for Elijah, ye hia no fa nya hwe because say heavy be mpo ho na so jidi so be ko heavy a. Enye odi for Elisha e de be boa amwa ko heavy no. Oga. Yeah, Bibinii, to really unlock the padlock of neocolonialism, mental slavery, brainwash of the black man is not a joke because the system is constantly brainwashing them through our pastors, our movies, our music, everywhere. Our educational system, every system we have has been programmed to brainwash the black man. Mummy adwene nya adwuma. Mumma ya dwene no enya adwuma. Ebe wi asemi no mienu. Ye gya tum aye honest with ourselves. Ye na obi anim say ye hu nyame bi da. Nobody has seen any God before. So it's just like me saying I saw God in Accra. I saw God in Kumasi. How will I be able to know if that was God or not, since I have no image of God? So a pastor coming out to tell us, say, he saw Moses and Noah. How did you know these are Moses and Noah? Even if you saw something, this guy should be in the mental hospital and not in the church brainwashing people. People who speak like this belong to the mental hospital, telling you for a fact. That's why, sir. Send a yeah, okay, anymore. Ya dream no, you move it me under her. I dream crona yet me use the alpha practical solutions. I'm a Ghana for. Now, Ghana might also at me at 2 points. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You know, it's as simple as that. Yeah, for me, I said, I'm going to be the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bakram.